Good morning, Quadcopter 101 here. And what I got for you today is part 2 of the Helix Sentinel review. In part 1, I just demonstrated its flight abilities, but today we're going to demonstrate its FPV capability with via Wi-Fi FPV. First off, I'm going to remove this protection ring here because this is, don't use this outdoors. In other words, this is only for indoor flying. You go outdoors, you want to remove that ring. Okay, we are going to start off with FPV flying. And to do that, I am going to use the controller here and opening up the controller holder for the quadcopter, and we're going to start up the app too for the quadcopter. First off, we need to start the quadcopter, turn it on, and the quadcopter should be on now. Let me make sure the light's lit up. It is. Okay, I have Mobazin recording. I have the app started, and we are going to take off first, start the motor, bind it to the quadcopter, and I have obstacle avoidance turned off, taking to the air, starting again. Okay, going up, and Mobazin again is recording here, so you should be able to see this. I'm going to try to stay in the shade here so I can see it, but we'll go around the block one time, see how much distance we can get before we start to lose signal. Well, it still has signal here. I'm good 30 meters away. So it is actually operating relatively well. Flying it overhead. Going off in that direction there. Now, I am going to hit record on the video. Let me point it toward me first. And then I'm hitting record video. And I'm verifying that I do see up in the upper left corner that the recorder is recording. So, now we'll fly around here. Now, I was flying this earlier, and in my part 1 video, I showed that you can record without the app, but you really don't know if the app is recording or if the video camera is recording because there is no indication of that unless you're using the app. Now with the app, it is recording very well, and actually I'm kind of surprised how well the FPV is working considering this is a Wi-Fi FPV flyer. I'm getting a nice signal, nice and smooth signal, actually surprisingly good signal. And here comes some workers here. Hold on, I'm going to have to go out in the field a bit. But we'll go out in the sunny part of the field here. They're adjusting the field here for soccer practice, as you can see there. And we'll go over this way. But yeah, the Mobazin app, or not the Mobazin, but the app for this seems to work very well. I'm seeing nice signal on my screen. Nice and smooth. We'll go over this way. Now, the next thing I want to try, we're using the phone directly attached to my controller here, but also this can be attached to goggles, and I'm going to try that next, folks. So let's land this here, bring it in closer, and lowering it, and we'll try the goggles next. Nice quadcopter for beginners. And we'll land it there, and we'll stop the video there. And I confirm that the video is stopped recording, and we're going to stop recording on Mobazin. So the next thing we're going to try here is the use of the goggles. So stand by, folks, and I'll get that set up. If it looks cross-eyed to you, you need to recenter the center position inside the goggles like I'm doing right now. Let's see if that looks better. Yeah, that's much better now. Okay, I got my wife's going to give it to me, actually. Let me make sure the camera's still centered on her head. It is. And here we go again. Let's give it another try. And it's somewhat delayed. A lot of lag, actually, folks. I'm going to turn off Mobazin. I think that that's affecting the view here. So hold on, folks. Let's bring it back toward us. I am going to turn off Mobazin because that's creating quite a bit of lag while I'm viewing this. But you see the image that I saw. So let me turn off Mobazin, land it first. And let it shut down. And this time, let me turn off Mobazin. My app. Stop the recording. Checking my view. view is still good. Putting the goggles back on, this time without recording via Mobazin. But I will record the video. Pressing the recording button. Should be recording. Going back into the air. And yeah, the lag has gone away now. Now I can see, but there's still a lot of lag when you use the 1, 2, 3. It's about 3 seconds of lag. Fortunately, I got a huge field here to fly in. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm pointing toward us. Now we are. Yeah, I can see us. So you got to give yourself, you know, if you fly far away, the lag becomes very pronounced. And it's about 2 to 3 seconds of lag with the goggles when it's in split screen like this. So I'm going to try to always point away from us in the turns so I don't hit the trees behind me. And let's bring it, see if I can bring it in close safely. It's working, but dang, 2 to 3 seconds of lag. Let's bring it in toward me. Pushing, 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 pushing. Letting go because I can hear it. I hear it relatively close to us. Turning to the left. Coming down a little lower too. Turning to the left. It's turning. I can see it on the split screen here. But dang, it's laggy. So keep that in mind, folks. You're going to have to compensate. You know, think ahead and listen to where the quadcopter's at. Okay, now I'm pointing away. Let's see if I can point it back toward us. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm doing little jerky turns and waiting 3 seconds to see what the results are. Now I'm pointing back toward us. So it's usable, but well, it's actually kind of hard. You're going to need a windless day if you want to fly this with the goggles. Without the goggles, it's not too bad. It's about a second lag, but with the goggles in split screen mode, with my phone, it might be my phone's fault too, because my phone's not the fastest in the world. The lag is pretty intense. Good 3 seconds. I hope this is recording. I'm going to stop the recording. I don't see any indication of it recording or not on this double screen, but I'll fly it around without recording. I'm going to assume that it's not recording. Flying overhead, turning to the left, pushing forward, turning the recorder back on. And I hope it's recording. Pushing forward. So, yeah, you can do it with the goggles. It does look good, I gotta admit. It almost feels like a stereoscopic view, almost. But there's, I'm also seeing a lot of pixelation too when you get far away. Okay, coming down a little lower too. I'm trying to get a little lower. Right there, I'm seeing a lot of pixelation, but I see myself. I hope that's recording. Hello, up there. See? Okay. I'm going to raise my hand now. 1, 2, 3, 3 seconds. 3 seconds of lag. Okay, turn it away. And push it forward again. So, quite a bit of lag delay, unfortunately, with the goggles. Okay, I'm going to stop flying with the goggles. Where's it at?
Right there.
Oh, it just landed itself. Okay, I guess the battery's gone on it. That's it.
Oh, I thought you landed, honey.
No, I didn't land that. The battery's done. So that's the demonstration of this quadcopter's FPV ability. Unfortunately, let me stop the video again. If the video was recording, I can't tell. But without the goggles, using the phone directly, the lag is not too bad, and it's actually quite enjoyable to fly. But once you put it into split screen mode, and this might again just be a fault of my particular phone, I don't know if others are experiencing the same, but the lag was significantly increased when you put it into split screen mode. Quite a bit of lag, about 3 seconds. So, but it's still flyable, but if only on a windless day like today though. So I hope you enjoyed this flight. This Quadcopter 101 with the Helix Sentinel signing out.